Hi folks, so good to be back with you again. I hope you enjoyed this last weekend, our pilgrimage series. We're all walking through this together, and we highlighted how there's hope for the suffering. And the main point, if you remember back, is that the key to hope is humility. You see, we have to come to that place. I'll just explain it to you again just real quickly. We have to come to that place where we recognize God does have a plan and He has the power to use even the very worst of things in my life to cause something good. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will fly. Use whatever image you want. God is at work, even when we don't understand it. And I'm just thrilled that you're using these biblical principles now and you're connecting together. If you remember back, the way that we humbly acknowledge God's plan and purposes by just unloading all that emotional baggage on Him, resisting all of those doubtful thoughts that the devil and others want to put into our heads that somehow God won't carry through with His promises. And then we have to connect together and remember we're part of a family. We're not alone. And so Scotty has written up some great questions for you to dialogue and talk about this as to when you learn some good lessons from suffering. Maybe you haven't quite learned them yet. And then to get to that place together where we can rest on the faithfulness of God and His promise that in due time He will perfect, confirm, strengthen, and establish us. It was a great, great study. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll have a good time sharing tonight. This whole issue of transparency and honesty, we just need to do life together. I didn't have time to get through my last illustration, but with all the rain that's been coming in the last few days, if you just remember your umbrella. An umbrella protects us while we're underneath it. If we choose to get out from underneath our umbrella in a rainstorm, we're going to get sopping wet. Well, if we stay underneath the umbrella of God's sovereign control, if we trust Him, He'll protect us. It doesn't mean that we won't get splashed on. It doesn't mean that we won't step in puddles. We do it all the time. It just means that He will care for us, overseeing everything that comes into our life. And so I would just encourage you, stay under the umbrella this week and use the questions that Scotty has written up for you. Hope you have an absolutely fabulous time sharing together, and I'll look forward to being back with you next week. Blessings on you.